When you look at work experience and why you're coming back to get an MBA, you want to pick the time that you're going to be able to maximize your opportunities. So if you have 3 years and you've hit that wall and you're not going to advance, then the time is right for you to come back to get an MBA. If you have a business undergraduate degree, you're very focused on what you want to do, the one-year program can make a lot of sense, and 3 years is fine. For the candidate who may take a little bit longer to define what they want to do, maybe the 4 to 5, 6 years is a better time. So it's up to the individual candidate as far as what the ideal timing is. But really you need to have a very strong sense of what you want to do once you're finished with the program, and you have to have a very well developed skill set coming into the program. So some candidates can achieve that in 3 years, some take a little bit longer.
That's a good way to describe it. Okay, I'll let you move on to talk about the kind of ideal candidate.
Sure. Well, here again, the ideal candidate for the one-year program, there's a lot of self-selection that goes on with our one-year program. Again, ideally, undergraduate degree in business, although not required. We do see very strong and successful candidates who come in with engineering degrees, mathematics degrees, economics degrees, a lot of industrial engineers, and they tend to do very well in our program. Many candidates who have an undergraduate minor in business, or maybe have done a master's in accounting or finance or something of that sort. Again, the solid progressive work experience, we've talked about that. We want to see promotions if possible, or working for brand name organizations. Those tend to do well within the admissions process and then also be very appealing to recruiters. We spoke a little bit about the focused post-MBA goals. This is very critical, as well as the intended career path, kind of keeping along the same lines. It's really important that you're honest with yourself as well as the admissions committee about what your goals are. I think that to maximize your experience within the program, you want to be very defined and you want to not be making a significant change, because the internship does serve a purpose, and we do have a wonderful 2-year program that does cater to students who are making a slight change or who do need that internship to attain their post-MBA. So this is for a select group of students, very focused, don't need the internship. So some of the professions or some of the industries that this may not be a good fit for, investment banking is a good example. Investment banks are pulling out of their summer intern pool. That's how they're doing all their hiring. That's what the hiring process looks like. We discourage candidates from applying to the one-year program if they're thinking about investment banking. 2-year programs, great fit for that.
Right.
Other ideas or other industries, or if you're I think going back, if you're making a big career change, the one-year program may not be a great fit for you. With the exception being, we see a lot of candidates that come in with very good work experience who want to move into consulting. And they're very successful. Our students in the one-year program are very successful at securing consulting positions. They're great strategic thinkers, analytical thinkers. They have great quantitative skills, and that's very appealing to our corporate recruiters in consulting.